I need an intro video. Yo, how are you? We are live. We are live. I just decided to do this. Don't have a crazy amount of stuff to talk about, but I thought I'd take advantage of Dewey Shawn being in town. We're gonna add him to the mix.
Hello.
Might see a little background. He's in the room ahead of me, so so you get to see the behind the scenes this time. He's by the flag that I'm moving. Right there's the cart over there.
I'll be proactive.
Okay. All right, go me. Go to the other area of the house, but the internet should still work up there.
All right, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay. All right, guys. What I'll do is I'll remove you for a minute and then I'll bring him back on. All right. Hey, how's everybody doing? If you I don't know what this is. What does this do? Does it show comments on stage? I don't know what that means. Let you display live comments directly on your stream. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm doing it right as of right now. So, okay, don't have any comments yet. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and Dewey's up in the main room. I got collectibles everywhere, right?
Dude, everywhere.
Don't show them the house. Too dirty. Oh, okay. That room is clean. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's he's upstairs. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna start this off, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the shows, and then we'll talk to Dewey and see. Boy, man, my internet is crap up there, dude. What the hell? Let's. Nope, that's not good. Let's see if we can get. That's not good. Okay, he's on his phone. You're walking too fast or something. Hang out. All right. You're good. You know, are you on Slim Shady 1 or 2?
How many Slim Shadys you got? I'm on Slim
the
Shady.
real Slim Shady.
Yeah, will the real Wi-Fi Slim Shady stand up?
Right. Anyway, okay. All right, I know I've gotten a little goofy here, but I'm not used to having somebody here at my house.
Celebrity, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the celebrities. Yeah.
That's it, famous.
The only thing I got is I got a little more collectibles than you. You got more followers.
I go back to hear my phone.
All right. Anyway, okay, guys. We'll come back to Dewey here in a second. I'm gonna we'll let him walk around. Oh, and wait a minute. He's looking at. I thought you were like showing the stuff.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just walking around.
Okay. All right.
Look at Jeff Davis's stuff.
This is weird. Actually, sorry, guys. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about shows, and then we'll bring Dewey in, and maybe he'll just stand behind me and talk about what he's got going on. Okay, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about, the schedule. I'm going to do a little bit of post show from Orlando. This is the schedule, but, we had a show. Dewey was there, about a week ago, not this last weekend, but the week before that. We were in Orlando, had a great show, great turnout. Really appreciate our guest, Jeff Reweisman. Dewey met him, and all that, and that hopefully we'll have him back for another event. I'm getting a lot of emails now, people wanting to come to the show, and thanks everybody for coming, Jonathan and Mr. Smith here, and of course Shellhead Happy Tuesday. Oh, you got your thing coming up too at 9 o'clock, so we're going to probably keep this short. Hey, oh, wow, Chris Gonzalez. Holy smokes. Chris is here. He's still alive. no, he's really busy in his business over there in Kissimmee. He's got a radio and business, but he also has I don't know if he has a game store behind it still, because I know he was overworked. But check out his business over there. Chris, post what the name of it is, because I'm just not, I'm familiar with you. I'm just not. And then you got August out of Bradenton, Sarasota. He's going to be in Bradenton. Thanks for coming out and watching. And then we've got Richard. I assume Richard Norat. He probably did super well in. He probably did super well this weekend and at Joe Fest. Yeah, CG Car Audio. Yep, there in Kissimmee. Check him out. Does some great work over there. All right. Okay. So again, Orlando. We're past that. We're moving on to the, and then this last weekend I went to Joe Fest. So I'm going to comment on that real quick. For those of you guys, I went to Joe Fest. I posted some pictures. I got even less room in here. I'll have Dewey show that here. I'm working on moving this my flag from one. I really bought this cart to eventually have in here, but I was gonna bring it to Tampa Toy Con. I don't know. This thing was a major ordeal to put back together. And so we'll see. And then it's got some 3D printed parts on it. Now, the problem with 3D, I'm sure you killed it. And you're the one, Richard is the one that was able to get that flag that we opened in Sarasota, even though he didn't even watch us open it. But anyway, the flag here, cart that I got, it's got some 3D printed parts on it. It's pretty cool. However, you cannot leave that stuff in your car, guys. You cannot leave that. I mean, maybe if it's a special, like PLA, I guess they call it, or something, a special plastic, you cannot leave that stuff in your car. It will melt. Okay. And so, like you see behind me, the robot guy, what's his name right there? No, the big eyes, the big head. Bender. Yeah, this is actually my second Bender head. And you know what else I'm gonna do? Hey, Dewey, in the garage, let me show you. I'll be right back, guys.
Taking over. I'm taking over for Jeff Davis. How's everyone doing tonight? Jeff's giving me all this stuff. It was a giveaway, so it's all mine now. What's up, everyone? Oh, here he comes. It's good to see you. Love you.
All right. We'll have him. Okay. All right. So what I want to show you guys is all right. So again, originally I was going to go to the Southern Fried Gaming, but actually when I bought this, I realized that, man, this is what can happen to your stuff. This is a prototype Airwolf. It's now freaking melted. What? In order to fix that, I would have to like flame it. And then the front of this is all collapsed because of heat. Because I left this in the box in my car. Don't do it. So because this flag thing has 3D printed parts on it, and I had that experience with the Bender up there, I got in my car on Sunday. I got this in there. I left the windows down once I had loaded it, and then maybe Dewey will show, if you pull that little chain up there in the middle, he could probably show you that some of the more detail. But anyway, I kind of rushed home from that. So okay. So let me just quickly, but it was a good show. It's a lot of vintage, almost overkill. what did I buy? I bought that flag piece. I got a box frame. I got another flag that I'm gonna be selling at the show. If someone wants it before that, if someone wants a flag before the show, let me know. I will sell it to you. Yep, that was in Augusta. That where I let's see. You can leave any three. Okay, all right. So you can't leave any 3D printed part in the heat. Yep. Well, I found that out the hard way, Rusty. Thanks for joining us, by the way. It has to be made, and it's okay. And then I've been printing for 5 years, haven't found one that won't work. Okay. So again, that's why I rushed home. I kind of was like, look, man, I'm not messing around. And then when I got home yesterday morning, immediately I dug it out of the car and put it together. So, I may still bring it to show because I can really move it around, but I'm not 100% sure. Joe Fest was really good. I'm gonna try and hit up Ed and see if I can have a booth there, or if we can be involved in some way, just so people. My goal is to make sure people don't forget about Florida Toy Shows. That was my main goal with my T-shirt. And surprisingly, I realized there's a lot of Florida people that go up to that show. A lot of people know me if you were there and said hi. Hopefully you had a great time. And then but I ended up getting stuff I already own, actually, because I got a flag, got a Terradrome, and some of this stuff maybe for sale at the show because it was just great deals. And so I was helping out a couple vendors and stuff. So, oh hey, Mr. L Cajon Retro. How do you say that there, Mr. Dewey? He's almost right behind you on YouTube there. I don't know where you're at on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna add you. Where are you at on YouTube? Okay, got you added in here. 1,600. That's not that. You got a long way to go. All right. Let's see. Oh yes. Okay. Cool. See, helped you load the flag frame into the. Oh, okay. Yeah, that thing. I realized how heavy that is. I had my friend Pleasant from Savannah. He took that home, so I don't actually have that here at the house. Not really. I'm probably not. Anyway. Okay. All right, cool. When are you going to come over and show us the Cybertruck you got? I noticed that no DeLorean, though, I guess. But okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's go over some stuff on the show schedule, and then I'm going to talk specifically about Tampa Toy Con. And then we'll bring Dewey back, and I'll get his opinion on my additions that I've made to the arcade here, and see what he thinks. What do you think so far?
Amazing.
He probably just saying that anyway. Blown away. Okay, DeLorean's coming. All right. You'll see a map here in just a minute, guys. Okay. All right. So this is our schedule still. We've got 3 shows in July. And every week between now and, pretty much I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos between now and the show. I'm going to be scheduling all the guests, or most of the guests that I can get to come on here and talk with me, with you guys, so that we can get to know those guys and get to know that, they're coming. And so you'll be seeing some more videos here in the next, and then while Dewey's hanging out here in Lakeland, I'm going to see if I can get some help from him on the, I'm going to see if I can get some help from him on video editing or whatever. I've got some stuff, including some footage from Joe Fest this last weekend. I didn't get a lot of footage. Like I said, I was a little overwhelmed with all the vintage, and I really wasn't looking for something, but I wanted to be part of the show and this and that. So, all right. So just want to quickly update everybody. All the shows through September are currently live on Eventany. So if you want to sign up, you can do that. Ocala is looking pretty thin now. Okay. Coral Springs, I have a few aisles left. Tampa Toy Con, I have some space left. I'm going to be, I don't know how much space though. And then Star Wars, I got a few tables left. And then we're going to be starting to push Lakeland here tomorrow. And I'll be adding, Kissimmee is basically sold out. I think I got like 2 tables. Even though it's not posted, a lot of people rebooked. And here's the stupid thing about that. I'll add Dewey in here. Let's see.
Give it a heads up.
Okay, so I can turn you off.
Oh, you go.
Okay, so anyway, Kissimmee, so the lady, this is the stupidest thing. Okay. Here's what I can do. How about this? You can okay. Anyway, so the stupidest thing about the Kissimmee show is the lady said, okay, the parking at the Kissimmee location is going to $15. Okay. And so that's if they're charging for parking. If they're, and so they said if I went to a bigger space, the bigger room, that they were going to charge parking. So I'm staying in the small room, guys. Okay. Because there is like a Yu-Gi-Oh show or something like that for Kissimmee. And then, but I'm staying in the small room that we're at. And I've got maybe 3 tables that I have available right now, or that I will have available once I post. If you really want one, you can hit me up and, it'll be sold out when I post it. Daytona, I'm gonna wrap that up this week, and we're gonna move forward with that. The October 12th show is gonna move to November 9th. I just have to inform all the vendors. That's the Polish club there needs to use the building for something else that was told to me about a week ago or so. And then we're going to be back at Port St. Lucie. I'm going to be posting Daytona and Port St. Lucie probably this week. And then, of course, we'll have the last Tampa show, and then there'll be the November 9th show after that. I think that's going to be about it for the year, but who knows? We'll see. But Ocala is almost sold out. Most of these are just about sold out. So if you want something, I'm out of walls for sure in Ocala. But if you want, an aisle or whatever, it's about the same size as Jacksonville, just to give you guys an idea. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're hearing some echo here. All right. Let me talk about Tampa Toy Con real quick. We're going to have all these guests. And so again, Disney animator, Disney artist, Peter Raimundo, Tom Cook will be back with us. We got Roman here from, I think it's David Roman from the Rick and Morty adult swim stuff. I just saw Samantha at Joe Fest. She was really cool. She'll be on here talking to us. I did talk to her about doing a thing, a video with us. And then we've got the Pacina brothers who are super cool. And then we're going to have Lego. We're going to have the Lego group. You'll see that on here. Lego is going to have about 19 tables of just Lego setups, plus a play area for kids. And we're going to have, as Damien mentioned, we are going to have we're going to have a whole Motu. We're going to have a giant display. I'm going to show you guys, do something I never do, which is show you guys a map. And ignore all the names on it because nobody's name is on it. Okay. The names that are on it are just for placeholders. Okay. And then, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove that. Any comments so far there?
It's looking like a great year.
Looking like a great year?
Looking like a great year.
Okay. Yeah, this is a little weird. There's too much echo on here because you're right there, but that's
go outside.
That's all right. Okay. All right, so this is a map. We are in the other building. We are in the we're in the other building. We are not in the building that we are typically in April and November. We are in, if you've been to Super RetroCon, we are in that building. Okay, this is a working draft. Okay. This is a working draft, so this is not, set in stone or anything like that. So the entrance is going to be, so normally the Super RetroCon entrance is down in the left bottom, and you come across and come in, but that's not where we're going to have an entrance. We're going to have a regular entrance in the front, and then where there's some space, an actual entryway, and the bathrooms are there and all that. And then when you come in, I've got this pink area for some carpeting that I ordered. I don't know if it's not going to cover as much as you see, but I'm working on that. That'll be a surprise when you guys come. We're going to have a display. The goal is to have a merch tent with some t-shirts and some other stuff that I'm going to work on ordering. Hopefully it comes in time. So I am going to have some Tampa Toy Con t-shirts for sure. We're going to have Florida Toy Shows t-shirts. We're going to have, I think we're going to have lanyards. I'm going to be posting like a VIP package tomorrow. Let's see if we can make this any bigger. No. Okay. All right. We're going to have probably some lanyards. We're going to have, I had some other stuff, but we're going to have some stuff at this merch tent. And then we're going to have a display probably in the middle. And that's where we're going to be, we're going to have several displays. So you see display. Those are all toy displays. And then you've got a lot of, 10 by 10s. And then you've got some in the middle there is going to be our guests. And then we're going to have a panel room in the back. We'll have a Hot Wheels track and Lego. And I think I'm going to have some slot car tracks. I'm going to have more than one. It's going to be really cool. Okay. T-shirt, bags, lanyards. Yes. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Okay. Lisa mentioned that. Well, yeah. So some stickers and bags. Yeah. That's what it was. I was trying to think of what we're going to order. New bags. I'm hoping to get full color ones that have the Tampa Toy Con logo on them and stuff like that. So Lisa's going to be manning that. And then we're going to have our food area over here. There might be more tables than this. I'm not sure what fits there. We're also going to have moonshine fudge back, moonshine chocolate back. If you were at our World Golf Village show, you saw them there, and they will be over here. I got them approved. So that's kind of a cool add-on. Well, for me, I just think it's a nice, they have good stuff. And so we got it. All right. So are we gonna have Dewey Shawn at the show? That's the question.
Which show?
The big show.
Oh yeah, I plan on it.
Okay. Can we get Woo? Maybe we'll give him a table.
Oh, Woo? I don't know.
I'll have to hit up
Adam, come out.
Adam, come out. I tried to get him to do like maybe I can I don't know. Maybe I can. I'll ask him if he wants to come out and chat or whatever about stuff, because I think
he's usually pretty. I don't know. He doesn't usually like to do stuff like that, but maybe.
Yeah, he's super cool. You guys,
yeah, he's super cool.
If you guys end up meeting him or whatever, he's a pretty cool guy. All right. Okay, so that's the map. Okay, Dewey, why don't you come over here?
How are we doing it?
And then we'll talk a little bit about his stuff. Oh, you know what? Can you go show that flag over there?
All right. So I'm gonna just turn my phone around.
Turn your phone around. So that you don't have a camera that goes.
Well, I don't know how it doesn't show me how to rotate it on there. I don't think it rotates.
Oh, it doesn't rotate.
No, I can just turn the camera off. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Everyone can see this.
Okay. Anyway, I'll have to show it some other. But those parts over there, like those things that stick out, some of the parts that say 99 in that are 3D printed, like those portholes, and stuff. And so
When are you
it's
going
just
to put it on there?
Huh?
When are you going to actually put it on there?
To get the full scale of what it looks like.
I've got a picture of it. Hold on a second. Let me show that.
This thing is huge in person.
Here, I'll unmute you. Let me show that.
So this is wood.
Yeah, it's wood.
It's wood in 3D. Shipwreck.
All right, let me see if I can share that. Show her screen.
She degraded.
Great. Okay, so this is what it looks like put together. You want to see that? All right, come on over here and I'll show you. So this is what it looks like put together. So that's actually the back.
Look how happy he is.
Yep.
We're gonna play with it later.
This is the box I
Box.
bought. Look at that.
You
He
already
said
got a box, don't you?
Yeah, but this is framed.
Oh, he's framed that.
It's like 211. It's like this one goes to 11.
What?
Yeah, so he framed that. He said he spent $700 or something.
Framing the. Oh my gosh.
And I got a deal, but I was like, all right. I bundled it. I'm like, then afterwards I'm like,
Where's this at?
this is at Joe Fest.
I mean, you got this here, or he has?
No, this is at Pleasant's house. I didn't have room.
Dang, dude.
This thing took up most of
Yeah, I'm sure.
my the back of the Hummer. Jeff Mikado got this thing, the jet,
Yeah, that's cool. Lift it off.
the base, but I got
Cool.
some stuff too.
That's cool.
All right, let's see. All right. Okay. All right, guys, let's look at some anything else. Here a part of it. Oh, I hope to be a part of it. Okay. All right, guys. So again, we're gonna have a cool layout, and we'll be there. I'm just trying to think of if I missed anything. So what's going on with Dewey here? Tell us about this. Come on over here. I'll just let you kind of. I'll let you sit here. Okay. I'm gonna let you sit here, and I'm gonna ask you a question from behind here. I'm gonna go.
I like this.
All right. You can.
Gosh, this is nice quality, man.
What, you don't have this at your house?
You know better.
You don't have the new
Hey, folks, I live in a 1969 trailer. I'm not like Jeff.
Get out of here.
So, I'm sorry, it is a 69.
Yeah, Mr.
I'm
making all the money.
upgrading to an 85 model eventually.
Yeah, you know how much I make from Facebook? 0.
Sorry.
Anyway, for now, anyway, right?
For now.
All right. So what's going on? What are you in town for?
I am working on a short film by Joel and Tyson of Mom and Pop Video Shop that they wrote about a year ago. They approached me after
Mom and Pop Video? I thought it was
Yeah.
a drive-in video.
Well, no, they're called Mom and Pop Video Shop. They're like a video store. They do a podcast and everything. Obviously, our love for VHS is
Okay.
how we met. So they wrote a script about a guy named Dewey Shawn. So it was very similar to me. It was about so it was about me essentially. And they took me to Five Guys and talked to me about it. And I was like, man, Five Guys, these guys are serious. So
Yeah.
I'm used to like McDonald's. or
Everybody,
something. Five Guys.
you got to finance burgers.
Yeah,
over
this is
here.
like legit. So
Okay.
So they wrote this script. It's like a kind of like a Twilight Zone episode. It would be the best way to describe it. It's gonna be a short film. It's like horror-esque. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'm here in town filming that right now. Day 2 is tomorrow, and then we'll break, and we will come back July 11th and finish it.
Oh,
So it'll be out, I'm guessing, maybe sometime fall, something like that. So
Okay.
that's what we're doing.
so it's like a Twilight Zone.
It's gonna be like an episode of
gonna be
Twilight Zone,
horror?
but we're gonna leave it open.
Okay.
People are gonna want more.
Oh,
So-
okay. So it's
yeah.
gonna be episodic.
Well,
in a
it's
way.
not technically, but
Like,
that's kind of how it was written.
Did Dewey Shawn make it out alive? Is that
Kind of. Yeah. Kind of like real life. Like real life. Like real
Like,
life.
did you make it out of your house alive? Right.
Exactly. It's like
All
a
right.
true story.
All right.
This chair is
Okay.
comfortable. I like this.
Yeah. Well, hey, man.
This is how it feels to be Jeff Davis. I like
Yeah.
it. I like this. Look at that. Look at my chain. and Look at his. This is,
give me a break.
Look at
dude.
that.
I wanted,
I don't. I'm embarrassed of mine now. My sterling silver.
Okay. All right. You guys want me to tell you the chain story? I mean, come on, man.
No,
Anyway.
no. Everybody get over that. I think it's not. He let me put it on though. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
It hurt. My neck's still sore.
If you guys get some money, get some gold, because that shit is
Gold
going
is
through the
good.
roof, man. It's going through the roof.
Gold is good.
I went like 3 years ago. I met this guy at Joe Fest, and he's like, "Oh man, you got to get a Cuban link or whatever." And then, and I went down there and I asked them how much it was, and they were like, "And because I know I got, huh? You said boring." Anyway, whatever. Glad my wife went upstairs. All right. Anyway, guys, we'll let you go. I won't give you the story. If you ask me, I'll give you the story. But anyway, whatever.
Ask him.
What?
Didn't she say cool story?
I have no idea what she said. Anyway, all right, guys, we'll let you go, and we'll be on. We're gonna have him help me work on some of this video stuff.
We're gonna play with these
Yeah.
GI Joes.
Yeah,
We're gonna sit in the floor.
you can help. You can help me move the flag over.
We're
if you
gonna
want.
do it. We're gonna
All
do
right.
it.
All right, I'll talk at you later, guys.
G.I. Joe.
Maybe we'll come on. Maybe we'll try to come on Shellhead. But he's at 9. Check him out. Shellhead Toys. He's going to be at the show. Oh, real quick on vendors for the Tampa Toy Con. We got people coming from Louisiana, New York, Alabama, and all that. So anyway, yeah. So on as far as Jonathan, like I said, I went a couple of years ago and like I got sticker shocked, and so this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna save up and drop the hammer
You dropped it.
because gold is going through the roof.
Gold is good.
So
an
it's kind of
appreciating
it's a savings account basically.
Appreciating asset, as I call it.
So it's all. But anyway, Mr. Jeff, I don't have a Terradrome in here. I don't have any room. Do you want it back?
You go into stores, though, don't you?
Yeah. Dewey's gonna take some video of some some storage, maybe some storage wars. No, yeah, it's cool. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming out. And we'll be on again. I'll be on again here soon. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye now.